Hey guys, welcome back to Stuff. This week I am showing you how I repair hinge recesses in Architrave after you've changed the direction of a door. If you like the sound of that, stick around, and while this intro is on, drop me a like, subscribe to my channel. So as mentioned, I'm going to be going through the processes that I go through when I'm fixing hinge recesses. And what I mean by that is when you've changed a door from opening this way to maybe opening this way, your hinges are on different sides. So you've probably got some hinge recesses left over on one side that you need to fill in. And that's what I'm going to be showing you in this video. But I can't do that in here. Let's pop over to my spare room. So back in the spare room, today I'm fixing some hinge recesses. So these are the guys, so these are in a pretty bad state. You can see there's already been some filling done up here by the previous owners, and then this is where the hinge used to sit. But actually the door for this particular door, the hinges are actually now on this side because the door opens onto this wall, which all makes sense. But what the previous owners have not done is sort out this. So when I open the door, this is always on show, which isn't ideal. So what I want to do is fill that in with something and enable me to sort of paint it over. Now there's a couple of options. I could just replace all of that down there, but this is actually one piece which goes through behind all of this and all the way up. And it connects into this. So instead of me replacing all of these nice joins, etc, and doing all that again, what I'm going to do is just fill this and try and make it look like it was never there. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to chisel out all of this wood. I'm then going to glue in some strip wood, a piece of filler effectively. Use some 2-part wood filler, give it all a sand, and hopefully that will never notice again. And I'm going to do that on the hinges down below and the latch on that side, just to tidy it up a bit. So yeah, it's either do that or replace the whole lot. I don't want to replace the whole lot, so I'm going to do this. To clean out the existing hinge recess, I'm using one of my wood chisels. If you haven't got a wood chisel, you could maybe do this with a multi-tool if you've got one. Not sure what else you could use, but a wood chisel is probably the best idea for this. And all I'm doing is just taking the material back in slow passes. I'm not using a hammer. It's only pine, so as long as your chisel's sharp, it should come out relatively easily. So once you've cleaned out the recess where the hinge was, so I've taken it back to the thickness of the sticking out bit of the architrave. That's because the strip wood that I bought is the same width. So my hope is that when I put that in, it will just fill the gap quite nicely. So the next job is just to mark it off where it's going to go. And just give that a cut. I didn't buy the strip wood this width. I actually just cut that down on my chop saw, my table saw, sorry, which is out of my shed. But I didn't film that because it was just one really quick cut, and you get the idea. I made a big bit of wood to a smaller bit of wood. But if you haven't got a table saw like I have, you could have cut this by hand as well. But essentially what you're trying to do is get a piece of wood that will fill the gap. So once your bit of wood is nearly there, I'm just going to make a couple more quick adjustments with my chisel, and hopefully a little bit more. So after quite a few adjustments, more than I thought, I've actually got that piece in there. So it's sitting relatively flush. which is good. A little bit proud, which is also good, because what I'll do later is let's give that a sand over. I have got a gap where you can see the seam, but I'll fill that with some 2-part wood filler before I sand. So hopefully once I've sanded that back, you won't see any of that after it's painted. To fix this in properly, I'm going to use a bit of wood glue on the back and then a couple of panel pins just to keep that in place. So let's get on to that. So I'm just using some standard wood glue. This is Gorilla wood glue to stick this in, and then I'm using some panel pins. I bought some panel pins which were really short, so that's why I'm using the pliers to hold the panel pins so that I don't bash my thumb. I've already done that once and it hurt, so don't want to do it again. And then once the panel pins are in, I can just punch those below the surface so I can get some wood filler in there later. So now it's just a case of letting this dry for a few hours, and then we'll come back and fill in any of the gaps with some 2-part wood filler. So once you've filled your hole with the strip wood and you've knocked in your heads, you're going to need to get some wood filler. I'm using Ronseal 2-part wood filler. I always find it doesn't shrink, easy to mix up and does what I want, which is fill holes. So if we just have a quick look at what we're talking about. So on the bit that I filled, obviously you can see the seam running around the edge, where I've taken a little bit too much off, but that's no problem. I can fill that, and I've also got some holes where the pin heads, I've just knocked them below the surface. So I'm just going to mix them up, put that on, leave it to dry, sand it flush, and that'll be ready to paint. So two-part wood filler comes in obviously 2 parts. One part is there's a big tub of filler, and then there's a small pack of hardener, and basically you put a big bit of the filler on your mixing palette. I'm using an old bit of skirting board, and then you squirt just a small amount of hardener, then mix it all together, and then you get about 20 minutes with this brand to work all of your filler into your holes, start carving it, that sort of thing, and then after 30 minutes it is hard and ready to sand. And then you can give it a sand. I'm just using some 120 grit sandpaper, taking that back so that it's all flush, and then it's all ready to go. So once you finish giving it a sand, that filler piece is now essentially flush with the rest of the architrave, and that is ready for painting. So that is how I fill old hinge recesses when you change the direction of a door. So there we have it, nice and simple, and those hinge recesses are filled. All that's left to do is celebrate with a beer. And today I've got a Glen Affric and Beerhawk collaboration called Conquering Mountains, and that is a New England double IPA. God, I can taste the strength in that. Anyway, you stay safe, get some stuff done.